Hello guys, a wonderful day of Test cricket. India were India were 98 for 5 to 338 for 7. Rishabh Pant batted brilliantly with 146. When Kohli fell, Jadeja joined Rishabh Pant with these two lefties just scored both of them scored a half century. Jadeja was looking steady, but Rishabh Pant was was playing very aggressively. He took on the left arm spinner Jack Leach. Uh, he was looking very dangerous and scored 156. Pant broke MS Dhoni's record for the fastest century by an Indian wicketkeeper. Virat Kohli and Hamid Vihari and Shreyas Iyer fell quickly in the second session, leaving India reeling at 98 for 5. Pant then teamed up with Jadeja, the two left armers, got together and they got a partnership of 228. Uh, Boundaries were coming really quickly when Pant was at the crease. They were going more than 5 over when Pant was at the crease. Um, as Pant went, Ben Stokes got an early wicket of Shardul Thakur with a brilliant bouncer and good catch from Sam Billings. Jadeja is now on 83 stumps and he has played 163 balls and 10 fours. He has played very steady and usually he attacks a lot, but today he looked very steady. He was injured. He was out of the mid-season of the IPL, but now he's been scoring runs. Rishabh Pant, which India team depends on, he's the main player now. When the top order fails, like Virat Kohli didn't score runs, Shreyas Iyer got going but didn't score that much runs. Hanuman Vihari, who's just coming instead of Ajinkya Rahane, who hasn't been scoring runs. So Rishabh Pant has lots of responsibilities on his shoulders right now. Keep mm, keep commenting questions to answer. This score is 338 now for 7. While they were 98 for 5, so they have made a huge, they have made a massive comeback throughout then. At the start, I said 250 would be a a good score, but now they have gone past that. They've gone to 338. I think England needs to get like quick wickets tomorrow to get back in the game, especially the wicket of Ravinder Jadeja. I think there was lots of more cricket to play, but the rain lost an hour of half of game because of the rain. And India have batted really quickly than usual. They've only played 73 overs and they scored 338. I think Jadeja can get his 100 tomorrow if he bats good and Shami stays with him. Because Shami can have a swing if he wants to. But right now he's just trying to survive for day two. After Rishabh Pant's wicket, Shardul Thakur went quickly, which put India a little bit on pressure because Shardul Thakur was one of their main all-rounders. I think it was a decent toss to lose for Jasprit Bumrah to bat first. It wasn't a bad toss to lose. India also have deeper bowling. They got Mohammad Siraj, who was really good last summer when they played the first four matches. England bowlers conceded 156 runs in just 26 overs, which is a lot in Test cricket because Rishabh Pant was just going after every bowler, especially Jack Leach. Um, even the seamers. But then, as he was close to 150, Joe got him out by bowling a wide ball because he knew Rishabh Pant was just gonna have a big swing at it, and it went to slips. Uh, we only had 73 overs today, and India still scored 338 at the run rate of 4.63. Jadeja is on 83. Tomorrow he'll be a key batsman, key player tomorrow morning. Also the new ball will be due as well, so England still have a chance to get those three quick wickets. Uh, comment questions so I can answer them, please. Virat Kohli is still having a disappointment season so far. He's been lack of runs since he scored the last century against Bangladesh. He was very unlucky today as well. Just dragged on today, hit wicket. England had a good start because they got quick 5 wickets. They got the wicket of Shubman Gill early. Again, he was looking very good. He got Pujara, who scored 400 for Sussex this season in county championship, and everyone thought he was going to get big runs. But then Anderson again, he got the main wickets. He got the two openers, and then Vihari came. I think Vihari was just a bit struggling a little bit because I think he had pressure on him if he's going to be in the team next Test match or not. Jadeja and Rishabh Pant got a partnership of 222 runs for the sixth wicket. I think when Pant was out there was lots of pressure on England bowlers, and Pant was getting boundaries nearly every over. Shreyas Iyer was living dangerously because he was actually middle in the ball and he got a couple of boundaries. And but then he went early as well again. So again, India's top orders collapsing, but then and Jadeja just took control of it and got back them in the game. Rishabh Pant has not scored a century in India so far. He has scored 5 centuries or 5 centuries outside of India, which is actually brilliant. He has also broke the record of MS Dhoni for the fastest century by an Indian wicketkeeper. India were in control when Rishabh Pant and Jadeja were at the crease, but then Shardul Thakur gone early. But if Shardul Thakur was there at the end of the day, I think India could have got 450 tomorrow if Jadeja and Shardul Thakur was there for one session, I think. Pant played a very good innings. Again, he got the fastest century by a wicketkeeper. He broke the record of MS Dhoni.
So what do you think? What's India's strategy tomorrow? What will they do?
I think Jadeja will try and stay in for a session, and then I think he will try and go on for it. Shami will stay in for a bit, then I think Shami will just try and hit it and get at least 400, which is a good score on this pitch.
And one thing very important that a lot of people are asking about why Virat Kohli is not like batting properly. What happened to Virat Kohli? What do you think about his form?
Um, I think he's having a little bit of issues with his technique in England, and he hasn't scored a century in at least
No, not
two.
in England. For the last 2 years, he
Yeah,
didn't.
2 years. He hasn't scored a century anywhere. He's been struggling. He hasn't had a good IPL season. He's only scored two half centuries in the IPL. He's been criticised a lot, whether he should retire or not. Or people talking about his technique. He's a bottom hand player. These stuff. Uh, but I think there is going to be a year which is going to be his top year, uh, like it was 2018, 2016, which was his peak. But I think he'll get there one year.
So what do you predict for tomorrow? What will be India first innings?
Um the second new ball will be available tomorrow, which is key for England, where they can get 3 quick wickets. But Jadeja is still out there. I think Jadeja was try and get his 100, while Shami and Boomer can have a swing, which will have a good impact on
So how
India's
was
score.
today England bowling? What do you think about
Uh,
Jimmy Henderson and other bowlers?
England did have a good start. They got the quick wickets of Shubham Gill, who was looking good, but then he went. Anderson just nicked him off. Then Pujara, he's played county season this year for Sussex. He scored 400s, and he did change a little bit his feet technique, and everyone thought he was gonna get a big score, but unfortunately he didn't, and Anderson nicked him off again. Uh, Matthew Potts, who's looking good, swinging the ball around. Hanuman Vihari looked a little bit on pressure. He didn't look. He wasn't middle in the ball well at the start. He was missing a lot. Um, he was he wasn't looking good. Then he had a partner. Curly, he came in. He had lots of run due on him. No century since the Bangladesh series they played last time. Okay, we'll come back tomorrow for the next session.